Good morning, I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm Dan Mayfield in for Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style. Welcome back, Dan.
Oh, thanks. It's great to be here, Nikki. It's fun to be here and hang out.
It is. We love when you're here. Dan the man.
Especially today. There's going to be some surprises.
Well, first of all, how'd you like coming into a studio full of models?
It was awesome. It's one of my favorite things when you show up and there's like, 15 women getting ready for a fashion show. That's the start of a good day, Nikki.
That's what I figured you'd say. You picked a good day to be here.
Yeah, no doubt.
For sure. But you're always picking good days to be here because we always have so much funny things to talk about and fun events around the state. And nobody knows better than you what's going on.
Oh, there's all kinds of great stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I want to talk first about what happened at Funch.
Ooh, Friday we had a thing at the magazine. It was called Funch. It was at the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta Park.
Yeah.
It was an adult play day.
It was.
You know how, like in middle school, like you would have that one day where there would be no classes and the coach would show up with all the balls and you'd play dodgeball and play with the tarp all day and stuff. We had one of those for adults.
How awesome is that?
It was so much fun on Friday. We got a little bit rained out, but we had a good time anyway. We had a comedian, we had a magician, we had a juggler, all kinds of great stuff all afternoon on Friday.
And a good turnout of people too?
It was a great turnout. Yeah,
That's
I think everybody who showed up had a good time. We had a blast.
Everyone likes to play. I mean, and when you get the freedom to do it, it's almost it's almost like an allowance. Like, okay, today, you as an adult, go play.
That's exactly it.
How often do you hear that?
That's exactly it. Well, play on like real adult-sized games too. We had giant hamster balls you can get in and just
No way.
We had hamster ball races. We had like a 30-foot tall slide. I did. I raced it. It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I hope we can get to see some pictures at some point.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'll bring some in. Sure.
Yeah. And of course, this magazine issue of this month, we talked about it a little bit last time.
Yes, the breakfast burrito brawl.
We love that.
The best breakfast burritos in town. I'm still getting over eating, I think it was 68 breakfast burritos.
That's what happens when you're the editor-in-chief of Albuquerque the Magazine, Dan Mayfield.
Oh my God, I have to eat breakfast burritos and then come here and see 15 models.
You look great. Don't worry about it. You're in good shape. And in fact, you look so great that you've decided to step it up a notch, haven't you?
Yes, I'm going to get a facial today for the first time. It's a crazy thing. I've never had a facial.
You're going to love it.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, tell me what inspired you to finally do it.
At the magazine, we have a section that we call We Try It, where we all go out and try something we've never done before.
Okay.
And I had a reporter who works for me who had never been horseback riding.
Yeah, it was the first for me when I moved here too.
Yeah, so we sent her to Hyatt Tamaya Resort. And
that's where I did it.
She hopped on a horse out there and loved it.
Isn't it amazing?
It is. It's fun. I love riding horse.
Was she scared?
She was at first, but she settled in.
Good.
And so she challenged me to find something that I had never done. And next thing I know, I'm signing myself up to go get a facial. So I'm going up to M & Company today, and they're going to do whatever it is, whatever magic they work on my face to make me look 20 years younger.
Well, obviously Mark Potter, Salon and Spa here today. I have done facials there, and the thing is, it's like a massage for your face.
Awesome.
You feel relaxed, you feel invigorated, and then on top of it, it's good for your skin. So when you can actually have a relaxing and enjoying, kind of a treatment, and then know it does something good for you on top of it, it's all good.
I can't
so
wait.
Good luck. I can't wait to see your glowing skin. Okay, now we got to talk about some other fun things.
There's a bunch of great stuff coming up.
Yeah, because what we're talking about looking good, I think some people have taken it a little too far. Listen to this story. The Parents Television Council are now saying that TLC's Toddlers and Tiaras, which we've talked about, has really gone too far. Take a look at this 3-year-old. Okay, she is dressed as the Julia Roberts hooker character from Pretty Woman. Now, we love Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. We love that she goes from hooker to Richard Gere's beautiful princess. But, this actual episode has not even aired yet, and it has outraged parents calling for the series to be canceled. What do you think about that?
She just looks like a Barbie doll. It's like playing dolls with real people at that point, but in my opinion. But it's that kind of stuff. I don't know, do the kids like it? Are the kids into it? I mean, when I was 3, I was dressing up as Superman, and I was,
I was doing Wonder Woman and stuff like that.
I mean,
but it was good, healthy hero role models. These people were heroes, not hookers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wonder if it'll be canceled, because a lot of people are, I mean, the last time we talked about the Dolly Parton look-alike, and I mean, these are 4-year-old children. What kind of example are we setting? I don't know.
Well, I doubt it'll be canceled after all the publicity it's getting now for all of this, people.
Spoken like a true editor.
Guy that knows how the business works,
Exactly.
Yeah, you say there's some controversy, and next thing you know, it's on the air for another 10 seasons.
Yeah, well, you're right on track. I mean, when we talk about TV shows that are reality shows, a lot of time I get sucked into the drama. But what I really like are the reality shows that showcase talent, and they showcase people who could potentially be a superstar but never had the platform to show what they've got.
I can't wait for, there's a big one coming up.
there's a really big one coming up.
Can't wait for this one.
Fox's fall season is hitting the small screen next week, and the long-anticipated The X Factor hopped across the pond from the UK to make its world premiere in the USA. Fox's Jane Yamamoto has more from the premiere in Hollywood.
With less than a week before Simon Cowell returns to primetime TV, he, his fellow judges, and host Steve Jones came out to Hollywood to see if The X Factor hits the mark.
There's like an excitement for this now, you know, it's been a long time coming, but yeah, it feels good.
I haven't seen anything. The only thing that I've seen is that 8-minute promo that we just put out, so I watch it like I'm a fan. I'm like, this is so cool, and then I see me, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm in the show.
Hey, look at us three! The American debut next Wednesday of Simon's British hit show is already creating huge buzz in the States, confirming what the judges have seen in their multi-city search.
When you get a great singer in front of a crowd and the crowd gets behind you, you see a very, very different type of audition.
I get goosebumps, and I have a tendency to have a little bit of a reaction with my left arm that just always does that. I don't know why. It's the left arm, though. Left arm that way.
I'm going to be honest with you. I really like it.
For the sharp-witted Simon, who's known to make contestants cry, rest assured his year-long sabbatical from American TV hasn't mellowed him.
They'll be happy. I promise you. They'll be happy. If that's what they want, that's what they're going to get.
And with a $5 million cash prize rumored to be coming out of Simon's wallet, will his fellow judges and host be a little hesitant to chip in?
Absolutely not.
It's half and half. I'm giving half. Please, no. I haven't got 2 pennies to rub together.
He says if the show is a success, it's because of him, and if it's a failure, it's because of me.
The X Factor premieres September 21st on Fox. In Hollywood, Jane Yamamoto, Fox News.
That is so Simon to say that.
I can't wait for Simon to be back on the air. I love that guy.
I love him, and I can't wait to see him with Paula. And speaking of Paula, there's a very good chance, I don't want to make any promises, but very good chance that Paula will be with us on Tuesday. So we are really looking forward to talking to her.
Awesome.
I cannot wait. I am so, you know, I have been talking about X Factor for like the whole year we've been on the air. I cannot wait.
It really is a fun reality TV show like that, and it makes me wish I had a talent for something.
You do.
Like a little bit.
A talent for eating burritos, for
yes,
sure.
Eating breakfast burritos, making pies.
Yes, we're going to have to talk about that in a moment. But first, let's let everybody know that today is Law Enforcement Day at the New Mexico State Fair. Other events at the State Fair today are including the Pie Contest.
Yes.
Hello. At 1:30 in the Creative Arts Building. Also, the 4-H State Championships began a few minutes ago in the newly renovated Horse Complex.
Have you seen the Horse Complex? It's really, it's amazing. It's beautiful.
Elias of Face of Fox, he was on the show yesterday, and he said that those horses are the most spectacular he's seen. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
And they're pampered in the new place.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh, good. And I hope all the animals are, because the petting zoo is there as well. And that's open from 10 to 6. That's behind the Red Barn. And then get your groove on. Get your groove on with Terry Slack Episco tonight at 6 in the Villa Hispana. And catch Easton Corbin at the PRCA Rodeo tonight at Tingley Coliseum. Pretty fun.
Yeah, for a schedule of today's events, visit exponm.com. There's a whole bunch of great stuff going on at the fair. I love
Let's talk about the
fair.
pie. Let's talk about the pie contest.
The pie contest
you know
is one of my favorite things. Yes, the last 4 years I've competed in the State Fair Pie Contest. This year I didn't get a chance to make a pie, but every year I love to do it. I have a blast, and there's some pretty stiff competition, and there's often categories that have 30 or 40 pies, and what's amazing about it is that there are judges who tell all the competitors, well, they give them tips and tricks on how to make their pies better. So they cut into the pie, they tell them, well, your crust is a little too gooey, your filling isn't good enough, and they tell you exactly how to make your pie better.
That's really cool.
It's a master class on pie baking. If you go today at 1:30 and watch the judging, it is so much fun.
Great idea. What's your favorite pie?
I make a pear pecan pie.
Ooh,
that is awesome.
That sounds really good.
It's fun.
And I see my favorite part of pie is the crust. Always.
Oh, yes.
I love the crust.
Well, I make my pie crust with lard.
Real? Oh, well, that's the way it's supposed to be.
The hard part with making a pie crust with lard is that people say, oh, this is the best crust. What's it made of? And you say lard, and they kind of go, oh. So I've been trying the butter flavored Crisco, and I've been trying half butter, half Crisco, different things like that to make my pie crust.
I'm gonna challenge you to come here and make one day.
You have a great kitchen here. I could rock something out here.
Will you do that?
Sure.
You said it on the air. We hold you to it.
Okay, done.
Now, hopefully, if you are headed out to the State Fair today, the weather will cooperate. Let's take a look at today's weather forecast.